Brick by bricks or undefeated fours? Which shoe is king? That's a debate for another video, but what we're gonna do in this video is actually review what is the undefeated fours. And if you're new here, appreciate you being tapped in. Go ahead and hit that sub button and click that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop these videos. And of course, drop me a like. In any case, label here reads Air Jordan 4 Retro OG SP Deep Green Clementine Black. Yes sir, you see we got that silver box, and shout out to UPS for actually delivering these with no issues to my box whatsoever. Very happy about that. Not everybody is unfortunate, and listen, we don't wear our boxes, we wear our kicks. Anyhow, you pop the lid open and here you go. You met with the Jordan brand and undefeated tissue paper here. Nothing too special about it, but let's go ahead and dive into what we came here for. Yes, individually wrapped in tissue paper themselves. Let me go ahead and undo this. Here you go, guys. Here's a look at the Jordan 4 Undefeateds here for 2025. And let me tell you something, super happy to have this shoe here in the collection. What a year 2025 is. Now look, I don't need to really deep dive into the history. You should know by now. 2005, 72 pairs. They came in an undefeated bag, 2 different sets of laces. Besides the set of black laces that they come pre-laced with, you had green, you had orange, and of course, like I said, this black. You know, we don't need to get into all that. What we do need to get into is, how do you feel about your pair in particular? Now, does my pair have any blemishes on it? Tiny bit. Tiny bit. Very hard to see. This right shoe here in particular actually doesn't have much of anything to write home about. Maybe there's a little bit, you know, kind of right here. Okay, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Some of you will be super mad about that. Me personally, I'm all right with it. I don't necessarily care. But let's go ahead and take a look at the other shoe. And let's see what we got here. Yes, sir. You got the undefeated hang tag. Are there any issues on the left shoe? Well, you can kind of see a little bit of glue here up in the toe area, just a little bit, maybe a little hard to see on camera. But if it's hard to see on camera, will you really notice it unless you put your face up close like that? Nah, you're not really going to. Toe area is great basically on both pairs. You know what I mean? Not mad about it at all. Behind the tongue, what does it look like behind the tongue? Does it say anything wild like we've seen on some of those pairs up there? Let's see. Well, here on the left shoe, it looks like all the letters seem to be intact, as it says Jordan Rare Air there. And of course, you have undefeated behind the tongue, upside down. No issues on this one, but now we got to go ahead and take a look at the other one. Make sure everything is on the up and up. That being said, here we go. And yeah, there we go, Rare Air. No problem with that side as well. So far so good. We do have the extra set of orange laces in here, and I'll definitely give you guys a look as to what they look like in the shoe when I go ahead and throw these on feet. But listen, man, that's the main thing that everyone is wondering about. What is their pair going to look like? Yes, we've seen some of the horror stories there online, and I get it, right? I get it. A shoe like this, you want it to be as perfectly QC'd as possible. Unfortunately, with this type of material, I mean, it is a very delicate material. It can easily be scratched, you know what I mean? And it's not something a lot of people want to hear, but the truth is the truth, all right? We've seen this material before on like your Burgundy 5s, the UNC 5s as well, you know what I mean? And the original Ama Maniere 4s pretty much has the same type of material as well. If you have a pair of those, you know what it is I'm talking about. That being said, man, I mean, listen, we don't need to deep dive that far into the review. We know what this shoe is. I'm sure you done looked at 100 videos as it is already, but I'm here to tell you guys, listen. If you're able to, 1, hit on this pair for retail, and 2, you get them in take a look at them. Unless they look like absolute dog shit, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, then you got a gripe. But, you know, those two little blemishes I have on here, I hope it wouldn't throw you off from the shoe. How do I feel about these versus the brick by bricks? I'm gonna save that definitely for another video, but the comparison will come. In any case, let's go ahead and throw these on feet and close out the video. Alright guys, had to give you the visuals of the orange and the black laces. I know everybody's gonna go with the orange, and rightfully so. I get it, it looks really good, but I think I may stick with the black. Man, listen, and look at that Nike Air there on the back, guys. I mean, what a great look for this shoe. Of course, the original had that Jumpman, and some of you guys may even look to switch these to a Jumpman. I bet you there'll be someone out there that does it. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, just clean looking shoe, guys. That Undefeated sign down there. And let me double check something real quick before we close out this video. Make sure there's nothing on the bottom of the shoe. You know what I'm saying? All right, we clear, and I'm sure the same is on the other side. But let me take a quick look. You know what I'm saying? Man, I know some of y'all probably gonna kill me in the comments for not giving you this visual before, but I just thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me take a quick look to make sure. Yeah, see, look at that. Nothing in there. Nothing whatsoever. Listen, happy to have this shoe, and for those of y'all that hit, you know what I'm saying? Happy for you guys too. Hopefully you got a great looking pair. There is going to be another chance there on the sneakers app August 28th. Appreciate you being tapped in. This is Lewis of the Wear Your Kicks channel, reminding you to be true, stay in the moment, and don't forget, every day is a great day to wear your kicks. Undefeated.